Hello everyone, myself Muskan Patel from 6M Bhaskara. Today's topic of my presentation is exploring the basics of exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis is an approach to analyze data set to summarize their main characteristics, often employing visual methods. The primary goal of EDA is to understand the data structure, patterns, and the relationship which can then guide further analysis and modeling decisions. The different steps involved in EDA are data summary, data visualization, handling missing values, detecting outliers, understanding relationship, feature engineering ideas, identifying the trends and the ideas, checking assumptions. Exploratory data analysis is an attitude, a state of flexibility, a willingness to look for those things that we believe are not there as well as those we believe to be there. EDA is a first step in building the model. It traditionally presents a bunch of histogram and stem and leaf plots. EDA is a critical part of data science process and also represents a way of doing statistics practiced by a strain of statisticians coming from the Bell Lab tradition. John Tirkey, a mathematician at Bell Lab, developed exploratory data analysis in contrast to confirmatory data analysis, which concerns itself with the modeling and hypothesis. EDA is not only a set of tools, it also a mindset which tells about your relationship with the data. You want to understand the data gain intuition, understand the shape of it, and try to connect your understanding of the process that generates the data to the data itself. EDA happens between you and the data, and it's not about proving anything to anyone else yet. Philosophy of exploratory data analysis. Before conveying other, we have to convince ourselves that what is happening in the proper way. EDA is done for some of the same reason it's done with similar data set, but there are additional reasons to do it with the data that has generated from the logs. Important reason why anyone is working with the data. To gain intuition about the data, to make comparison between the distribution, for sensitivity check, making sure that the data is on the scale you expect in the format you have thought it should be. To find out where the data is missing or if there are outliers, to summarize the data. With respect to the context of data generated from log, EDA also helps with debugging the logging process. For example, pattern you find in the data could actually be something wrong in the logging process that needs to be fixed. But if we think the pattern obtained is right and if not debugged, we think the pattern obtained are real itself. In the end, the main purpose of EDA is to help you to make sure the product is performing as intended. Although there are lots of visualization involved in EDA, we distinguish between EDA and the data visualization in the EDA is done towards the beginning of the analysis and the data visualization. A data scientist's role in data science process. By human, here we mean data scientist. Someone has to make the decision about the data to collect and why. The person needs to formulate question and hypothesis and make a plan for how the problems we will attack. The data scientists are actually involved in the actual coding as well as in the high level process. Thank you for watching my video.